What's up, guys, and welcome back to another Insurgency video. So today I got some really good news to tell you guys. This news is like 5 days old now, but somehow I didn't even hear about this until yesterday. I haven't really seen any YouTube videos about it or anything, only the tweet we're gonna go over in a minute. And real quick, before we get in the video, I want to explain what is Insurgency. Insurgency is an intense, hardcore tactical shooter that is 16v16 on like maps that are about 2 times the size of Call of Duty 6v6 maps, and it's pretty realistic, but you move slow. Depending on the caliber of your weapon and what kind of body armor your enemy's wearing, you could be dead in one shot. The graphics are great, the sounds are amazing, and the voice chat is the best voice chat I have ever heard. No matter where you're talking or what channel you're talking, if you're talking in the proximity of enemies, they can hear you, regardless if you're talking in team chat or not. It's full proximity chat, kind of like that of PUBG. If there's enemies around, you have to whisper into your mic so that they don't hear you, or that you can hope that they don't hear you. And yeah, overall, it's a really fun game. It's definitely worth checking out if you have PC and you've never played this game. Now, the other day, Insurgency tweeted out, "We are close to launching a wave of console closed betas for Insurgency Sandstorm, and we are looking for your feedback. Apply here." Now, going to the link, it says, "We need you. Sign up for a chance to be one of the first to play Insurgency Sandstorm on consoles and our closed beta. With your help and feedback, we will make the game the best it can be. To increase your chances to be selected for the beta, make sure to fill in the Discord nickname field down below. Please keep in mind that if you're invited to the beta, you will need to sign an NDA and be unable to discuss the contents of the beta with anyone outside of it. Requirements: you have to be 18 or older, you have to have a console, an Xbox Series console, a PS5, PS4, or an Xbox One, and you have to speak English to provide feedback to the devs. Before you continue with the registration process, you must read and accept a non-disclosure agreement governing your access to the console closed beta of Insurgency Sandstorm." So basically, this open beta is free. You don't have to pay to get in, at least I don't think so. I imagine once you go through all the steps, you sign up, they add you to a Discord server specific to the open beta, then they send out download codes to your Discord messages. At least that's how other open betas that I've participated in have done it. So now, what is an NDA? An NDA is a non-disclosure agreement. Basically means you can't tell anyone about the closed beta. You can't, record videos and post it on any social media. You can't write your thoughts and opinions on the game until they give the all clear. And sometimes you can't do it at all. You can't talk about the closed beta forever. And if you end up, posting something, let's say you post a gameplay on YouTube, NWI, the dev team behind Insurgency, they can definitely get your channel or account removed from whatever platform you posted something on. And if it's bad enough, they could even take legal trouble, whether that's like lawsuits, I don't know. Probably, I would imagine. It also says you have to be 18 years or older to play. Now, this is kind of a play at your own risk sort of thing. If you're below 18, there's literally only a checkbox that says that you're confirming that you're above 18. Now, as long as you follow the NDA, and as long as you probably don't talk in game chat, you're probably going to be all good. Like if you plug in your mic, let's say, during the closed beta, and there's a dev playing, if they hear you talking, they could be liable to go ahead and remove you from the closed beta. So if you do this underage, make sure you aren't talking in your mic and make sure that you're really following the NDA. But it would definitely be nothing too serious as long as no one finds out. Now, shifting gears a little bit, I was playing Insurgency the other day, and I plugged in my controller because I was curious. I was like, wonder how it's gonna feel on console. And they've actually done a lot of updates to the controls. Now, the controls are pretty similar to COD. The only difference is your right bumper pulls up a weapon wheel similar to like something like GTA, and your left bumper is your push to talk. Now, if you tap it once, you open a comms menu where your character will do quick chats, and if you hold it, you'll go to team and proximity. Now, what I would like to see is that maybe change that to them to like add a feature where you don't have to push to talk, and that'll equate to proximity chat, and then if you push to talk, then that's your team/proximity chat. So for those of you who don't know, you're not safe in a team channel in this game. If you talk at all, the enemies can hear anything you say, regardless of what channel you're talking in. So it's pretty cool. Now, going back to the tweet, something that really worries me is they say, "We are close." Keyword close. And what worries me about that is, so back in around, I believe it was 2019, they announced that it would be coming to console come August 25th of 2020. Obviously, due to COVID, it got delayed, but they never said when it was getting delayed to. They just said
soon.
So I'm gonna keep an open mind. I hope that this isn't just like one of those things where they say close and they're not even ready. But I imagine since they're saying close, since they're taking signups, it'll be within a month to 2 months. So be looking forward to that. Now, kind of shifting gears a little bit. Insurgency's population, they're pretty low, okay? I would say on average between 2,500 and 3,500 players playing at a time averagely. Sometimes it peaks at like 4,000. During free-to-play weekends, it peaks at like 10, 11,000. And then, but at its low point, sometimes it hits 1,800. With that being said, NWI, there is a chance you could be watching this video because there's not a lot of YouTube videos on this game as it stands. So I want to kind of take this time to address kind of like a wish list. First thing I want to say, NWI, you've got a small player base right now, at least. A very loyal player base. We've been playing your game since it's launched. You've got to be more open. When people ask, when's the console coming out? If it's nowhere near being ready, say, like, look, we're still working on the game. We're trying to get the stability better. We're trying to get the frame rate better. We're trying to get the servers better. Whatever you got to say it. But just don't say soon, 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 soon. Because that's how your hype dies around your game. But on the flip side, I am really glad at how y'all have been handling things. For example, you tried to release the 2 Chinese skins for Chinese New Year. No one wants this game to be cartoony or, you know, flashy in any way. And so due to the backlash, you actually fixed it and ended up canceling those skins, which is great. Everyone in the community thanks you for that. Now on to the second topic. Please don't become like a console edition. Please make this true to the PC version. And so what I mean by that is don't do like a completely separate edition just for the console. Make it the same as on console. Make it how like Battlefield and Call of Duty handle their games, where it's literally the same from PC to console. And the reason for that is because crossplay is really important when it comes to a game like this. I have like 5 friends right now that will literally spend the money on Insurgency once it comes to console, but if they can't play with me, they're not going to. If the game is not crossplay, it is going to limit the amount of sales. I know it's going to be difficult, but you just got to add, you got to take the time, add the crossplay if you're not already in the works. Take the extra time, add it at least before the final version of the game, because really there's not that much of a advantage of being on keyboard and mouse. I was playing controller the other day. Now, I am a main controller player when it comes to like Battlefield and COD, but I was able to, you know, get kills and play pretty comfortably on the controller because the controller is so customizable now. You've got the, it's so smooth now after all the updates you've done to kind of make that more tunable. With the different sensitivities, you can customize per scope power, and also the aim response curve, you can change it like in Call of Duty. Change it from like linear to 1-to-1 to all sorts of stuff. Now, the crossplay though, when it comes, it needs to be toggleable because there's a lot of crybabies. A lot of crybabies be like, oh, keyboard and mouse players, they're so sweaty, or oh, they're so good, and it's such an unfair advantage. Just to shut those kids up, just throw in a toggleable option in matchmaking that allows for platform-only matchmaking or full crossplay. I know it couldn't be that hard to add, and it's not just console players, it's on the flip side, PC players. Oh, console players are so annoying. Oh, console players ruin the community. Oh, console players are a bunch of scrubs. You know, if they have a problem with that, they can just flip the switch and play PC only then. So just make it to where there's crossplay, full crossplay, but there's also a switch to toggle for platform only crossplay if the player so chooses. Next thing is kind of more so general about the game rather than strictly to the console version, but I did want to address this because it's always been a bummer to me. In real life, you got your LMGs, okay? Let me do a quick Google search. No, it's heavy. The M249 SAW, which is what you're seeing on screen here, is 22 pounds, firing a 5.56, which is the same bullet that is fired out of the M4. Now, those of you who don't know, extra weight helps to control recoil. Now, look at this clip of me shooting an M4. There's still a lot of recoil because that's just the nature of this game, but an M4 is like 7-8 pounds. Okay, now look at this clip of me shooting an M249 SAW, which is 22 pounds. it's just, it shouldn't be this way. So something I would like you to do in WI, I think this is a great change to the LMGs. LMGs are heavy. Make the recoil like the same as the assault rifles, but then add a bunch of weapon sway to the LMGs. Now I want this to exclude the Galil, kind of. I want the Galil to be more of a assault rifle with the recoil. Again, the recoil on the Galil's way too high, but I know you want it to be separated from the assault rifles, but what already separates it is in PvP, you can use a drum mag on the Galil, so that separates it from the rest of the assault rifles. Add a butt ton of weapon sway, take the recoil way down. That'll make them way more viable, way more usable in tons of different situations. I would like to see people be able to lay down fire on the move with a close range saw rather than only having those LMGs, you know, limited to laying down on their belly, shooting down a lane of the map. Alright, back to the console version of the game. It is really important this game is very polished on release. Delay it as long as you need. Just be open with the community if you delay it even more. It needs to be very polished. It needs to have crossplay. It's not very popular, and the game is amazing. Has a great foundation. It could be huge. Trust me, this is one of, if not the best feeling indie game I have ever played. The clunkiness of other indie games like PUBG or like Rust or other indie games like that, it's not here with this game. This game's really smooth. It feels really AAA. It just needs more exposure. If this game is extremely polished, if this game is running smooth on consoles, if it's crossplay, if it's true to the PC version, if y'all stick to y'all's identity, don't try to put out rainbow anime skins like Modern Warfare. You know, I'm fine with that in Modern Warfare because I know what Call of Duty is. It doesn't belong in Insurgency. If it's great, if the game is great, it will make the future of Insurgency amazing because it's a great game. If people like Rainbow Six, they will 100% like Insurgency. Now, console players in general are a type of breed of players where they really always want something to grind. They have trouble playing games that feel pointless. And something you could do to remedy this Insurgency, and this is actually something I've been wanting for a long time, which is something I think many people may or may not agree with, is grindable camos. Now, let me explain it. So you've got your weapon packs you've been coming out with for like $199, $299 a piece, which is pretty good. You get like 5 camos per camo pack, and they're all realistic camos, which I appreciate. I would like to see some sort of grindable camo to where, let's say you add like a black cryptic for each security gun in the game, okay? I can do like, get like 1,000 kills with every weapon unlocks the black cryptic. It doesn't even have to be headshots like Call of Duty. Just do like just kills. Don't make people play in a ratty way. Don't be like, get like 500 kills while prone, you know what I mean? Just make it normal, like get 1,000 kills to unlock the black cryptic, and then replicate that for multiple camos. Have like black cryptic, green cryptic, like a spray paint style camo, like a woodland style, only realistic camos. We don't want to see like bright colored camos in this game, like anime skins or gold or platinum or anything. Maybe you could add like a stainless option for certain pistols. You know, just keep it realistic though. And then on the flip side, for the Taliban, you could add like a battle worn skin where you get like 1,000 kills and you've got duct tape and crap on your gun, you know. Just something to grind, because right now the current grind is pretty low. All you can do is rank up to get tokens that you can buy character clothing for. And yeah, I hope NWI, if any of you guys there got to watch this video, I hope you take what I said and think about it, because I truly believe everything I said in this video could help the game out a ton. But I'll catch you guys later.